ticking. Yeah, we on that time. 60 on the board, now we start that climb. Get ready, get set, yeah, the moment's now. When it hits zero, we gon' show you how. Run! Yeah. Yeah. 50 seconds, feel the energy rise. Heartbeat fast, yeah, you feel that vibe. Lights get bright, yeah, the stage gets set. We ain't even started, but you ain't ready yet. 40 on the clock, now we pick up pace. Every second count, yeah, we in that race. Crowd tuned in, yeah, they locked in tight. Whole room buzzing, yeah, we taking flight. Yeah, 30 seconds left, now we turn it up. No slowing down, gotta fill that cup. Energy peaking, yeah, it's building fast. Blink one time, might miss that blast. 40 on the clock, yeah, we feel to the heat. Baseline knocking, got you out your seat. Hands go up, yeah, we ready to go. Whole vibe shift when we hit that flow. 10, 9, feel that energy climb. 8, 7, yeah, it's almost time. 6, 5, yeah, we live right now. 4, 3, let me hear that crowd. 2. Steve on the mic, yeah, the nurse got skill. Break it down smooth, keep the whole squad chill. Talking about kidneys, yeah, we keep them on track. If your number's off balance, he gon' bring them right back. Got the wisdom on deck, no stress, just facts. Hydration, motivation, every time he reacts. From the clinic hallway to your podcast feed, dropping gems so fresh, yeah, that's all you need. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah, you know the name. Keep your body in check, yeah, we play no games. Real talk, real health, yeah, we keep it pure. Tap in right now, Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse.
Information broadcasted on Dialysis Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse is provided for educational purposes only and is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, and treatment. And with that being said, before I bring on Audrey, let me recognize our audience here. Thank you for joining. Let me see who we got here. Let me start. We got Ning, I don't want to mess up that name. Nugayan. We have Mary Douglas. Welcome. We have J.L. Fell. Welcome. I hope you are having a great day. Thank you. I am. Thank you for loving the videos. I appreciate that. Okay, and we got Dim P. Dog, 4332. Welcome, everyone. So with that being said, let's bring on our main guest. Let's welcome Oudrey Love to the show. Now, we're going to give it like we give everyone else, that VIP intro. So here we go. Hello, Oudrey. How are you doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for reaching out to me. That's what I wanted to tell you. Thank you for reaching out to me and sharing your journey with kidney disease and coming on to the show at a kind of like a moment's notice.
Yes.
I know your schedule is busy. You had treatment. I see you have the bandages on.
Yes.
Still fresh on. So welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
So
thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So Oudrey, let me begin by asking you, before everything changed, who was Oudrey? What did your life look like for you as a hairstylist and business owner?
I was very well known in the West Oak Lane community. I worked from sunup to sundown. My Saturday sometimes started at 5 a.m. I loved what I did. I've been doing hair since I was probably 16 years old. And I'm a second generation hairstylist. I grew up in the hair salon. My mom was a hairstylist and she owned a number of salons in Philadelphia.
Wow. Wow. So what did your salon mean to you personally?
It was my baby. I don't have any babies. It was my baby.
So how would your clients describe you?
They loved me. I was family. I was a household name. The wives talked about me at home, so the husbands knew me. Miss Audrey, Miss O, Miss Audrey, or Miss O.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what part of that life do you miss the most?
I think my interaction with the people and making them look beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when you say this journey took you from dollars to dialysis, that hits hard. What did that loss feel like for you?
Death. Like death. Ooh.
What does that mean? Uh-oh. Look like we may have lost Oudrey for a second. So if you're watching this and you had a business and now you're on dialysis, here's a story of a young lady that you can see. Okay, we have Oudrey back. So what did that loss feel like for you?
Like a death.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand. You said a death.
Yeah, it's like a death.
Can you a little bit elaborate on that?
Mm, mm, it's like I died inside because I was so used to doing everything for myself. And I was at a place where I had to depend on someone else to do things for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So was it hard going from being independent to needing
Very,
assistance?
very, 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 very hard. Very hard.
So what was the most painful part of that transition?
I think the most painful part was the beginning where I had to lay on my back and I could not get out of the bed because of my illness. 30 days. For 30 days, I couldn't get out the bed.
Wow.
Or
Wow.
more. It might have been more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how did that change your sense of identity?
It humbled me. It humbled me to be able to allow people to do for me because I was very what they call and they say Black women are so independent. I was very independent.
Okay.
So it humbled me.
So looking back, do you remember the first signs that something was wrong, even if you didn't know how serious it was at the time?
Um the first sign of something being wrong was I could not breathe and I could not walk maybe 12 steps without being out of breath.
So
And
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
my body was just it was just so swollen. So
Mm-hmm. So what symptoms before it came to you not able to breathe? What symptoms were you brushing off?
uh high blood pressure, diabetes, unmonitored diabetes and high blood pressure.
So you telling me you knew you had that, but you weren't taking it serious?
Not as serious as I could.
Okay. Okay. So let me just take a little quick break to say, hey, Sarah, how you doing? I just want to acknowledge you and acknowledge everyone that's watching the show. We appreciate your support. We're talking with Oudrey Love, kidney warrior and hairstylist. Oudrey, did your body try to warn you before the diagnosis?
No. Well, yes, it did. It
Mm-hmm.
did. Yeah. But I wasn't aware of what those signs were.
Mm. So what do you wish you had paid closer attention to?
My numbers, um, being more aware of my blood pressure being in range, being more aware of my blood sugar being in range, being more aware of what I ate also.
Okay. Okay. Now, can you talk about that moment when you realized this was bigger than just being not feeling well?
Um, I think I realized that after I went to the hospital and I stayed 10 days and they figured out nothing. I said it has to be more than what they're saying because I'm not getting any better.
Mm. So tell us, What was going through your mind when you drove yourself to the ER?
Oh, it's probably nothing. I probably just need some oxygen. I was crazy. I really was. I was crazy because I drove from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to the hospital
Wow.
on my own.
Wow. And I'm on the East Coast, right down in DC, so I know how that drive is. I've been up to Philly,
Mm-hmm.
past New Jersey, going to New York. So,
Right,
wow.
right. Mm-hmm.
So, did you ever imagine you hear the word stage 5 kidney failure?
Oh no. Oh no, not at all. Because I had no clue of kidney failure at all. And very little uh information on dialysis. So no, I was shocked.
Mm-hmm. Audrey, we have a question from TikTok. Someone asked, how long were you a diabetic?
Um 3 or 4 years.
And that's type 2?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us, Audrey, what was the emotional impact of hearing that news that you were diagnosed with stage
I was
5?
devastated. Devastated.
Can you share at that moment what was going through your mind?
What does that mean? What happens with kidney failure, chronic kidney failure? Um, what are my options? How am I going to get better? And I never imagined that it would be I need a kidney.
Mm-hmm.
And because, like I shared with you that the doctors gave me a temporary port, and they said sometimes the kidney turns around, and that might happen to you. Yes, yes.
Here's the
Some
temporary port that Miss Love is talking about.
Yes, yes, yeah. Hanging out of my neck down my chest. That was devastating because when I went to dialysis, all they did was wrap it up and tuck it back in my shirt.
Mm. You have some supporters here. Six Figures Sales Blueprint. That's my little sister. Welcome to the show, Six Figures. Show me how to make six figures. uh, but no, thank you for watching. And then we have Joanne Hardison, Uncle
Oh,
G,
that's my aunt and my uncle.
and Aunt Joe.
That's my uncle that named me.
Oh, okay. What was you thinking about? Nah, just joking. But thank you for joining the show, Unc and Auntie. We appreciate you coming and support Audrey. Seriously.
Yeah.
And we have Cindy Critlin. Thank you for joining the show. And then we have L Bell 04M. I love you, Miss Audrey. That's what she said. So thank
I
y'all
love
for
you
joining the show.
too.
We really, really appreciate. And follow the host.
Yes.
Seriously, follow the host because
Yeah.
we're going to be bringing Miss Audrey back. She don't know it yet, but we're going to be bringing her back, asking her, co-host, even other guests who appeared on the show to kind of get an understanding of what's going on. If they had questions of someone that's going through the same thing they're going through,
Right.
you may get some information that can add value to your life or the other person. So thank you for joining. Audrey, you shared, and I read your bio, you shared that one hospital experience felt cold and dismissive. and another one you went to felt completely different.
Yes.
How did those experience with an S affect you as a patient and as a person?
I felt like being looked over. If it had been taken care of sooner, I may not ended up where I was, where I am now. If just those 10 days, or it might have been maybe about 3 weeks in between the times that I went to the two different hospitals. Those 3 weeks might have made a difference.
Tell them what you and your brother do.
I see Mom in the background. Hey, Mom.
You see?
No, he hears you.
And that's okay. That's because you know what? This is real life. It's
Right.
raw, and you have your support system with you.
Right.
There's no right or
And
wrong.
she is one of my number one supporters. Her and my brother and my sister-in-law really advocated for me while I was in the hospital. My brother and my sister-in-law told him she's not leaving until y'all find out what's wrong with her.
Right.
And that's when the
If your mom, if she wants to get in the camera, she's more than welcome. I mean,
she's not gonna get in the camera because she ain't cute. she ain't ready.
Okay. But I know she can hear me. Thank you, Mom, for coming on and supporting your daughter and being here, because again, this is real life. This is not no make-believe or anything like that. And this is the message we want to get out, because your story can help somebody else.
Right. And I realize that is my purpose. If it helps one person, I have completed my my purpose on this earth.
You know what? I try to take that same concept. It's hard because when you have someone that comes on and try to put out information, and you rarely get a lot of people to show up to hear it, it could be discouraging.
Right.
And so I have to go back in time and say to myself as well, if I help one person, then it made a difference. And I hear that often when people DM me. So that's why it keeps me coming back. If I didn't hear it, trust me, I'll probably be into my feelings. I'll be very serious with you. So, but Audrey, let's move on. What did it feel like not to be taken seriously?
Scary.
Very scary, yes. It was very scary because I had a nephrologist, he wouldn't touch me. And he kind of asked me, because I came from the city to the suburbs to go to his office, and he didn't touch me.
Can I tell a story?
Wow.
And he actually told me if I wanted another doctor in his practice, I could have another doctor. But he's the doctor that helped me. He's the doctor that saw me in the hospital, and that's why I came to his office to see him.
So how did that shape the way you view the healthcare system now?
I realize that it can be discriminating sometimes and dismissive sometimes if you don't know what you need to know about yourself, or about or about what you should expect.
Interesting.
As a patient.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like race played a role in how you were treated?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the hospital I was at, they have been known for that and still known for it.
Wow, sorry that you experienced that. So, at your lowest point, what did it mean to have your brother and sister-in-law speak up for you? I know you mentioned it earlier about your mom, your brother-in-law, and
My
your
brother and my
sister-in-law.
sister-in-law,
But
yes.
what did that mean to have them speak
It
up
meant
for you?
everything because I'm always the one, I was always the one who did those things. I was always the go-to person. I was always the one um who would figure it out. I was always, oh, ask Miss Audrey. Miss Audrey will know. Miss Audrey can tell you.
Okay, okay. Um, we got some comments in here. Let me speak out. Andrea Williams 6022. I wonder who that is. Nah, nah. What's up, Andrea? That's my cohort.
Okay.
That's a cohort. But she says, thank you for telling your story. Healthcare professionals in particular need to hear how they can be present and
Mhm.
supportive for their patients. I'm
Yes.
listening and learning. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate you, beloved. Thank you for that. And then we have another comment from Miss Douglas. Audrey has been my hairdresser for so many years.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Marianne. Hi,
Wow. Wow.
Marianne.
And then Sarah, uh, a supporter from another show I did with her friend. Now, let me not make this mistake because I did on the show. Dominique, not Danielle, but Dominique Costello. Did I get it right, Sarah? She says, it's hard when you don't feel like you're getting accurate care. You're
Mhm.
already scared out of your mind. And
Right.
now you feel like there's not accurate help. So thank you for the comments and the engagement. We really appreciate that. And but let's follow up. I didn't hear your question, your answer to what did it mean to have your brother and sister-in-law speak up for you?
It meant everything to me because, like I was stating that I was always the one who did all those things. I was always the go-to person. I was always the one that everybody called on if they needed something, they needed help. It was me. So to have someone, people to stand up for me, I was just grateful for it. Very grateful.
Wow. Now, do you think their advocacy changed the course of your life?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because not only did I learn that they could do it, but it helped me to learn that I could do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're going to stop right there for a moment and take a segment break. And right now, this is where we do what's called our Dialysis in Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse, myths versus facts. And for this segment, we're going to have uh, Audrey expand on three myths versus facts. And if you're watching this, please listen because you may see something and think it's a myth, but it's a fact, or vice versa. So our first one is myth versus fact. Dialysis means you can't live a normal life. In fact, you can work, travel, and thrive. Uh, Audrey, can you expand on that?
You can. I did have an opportunity to travel just this past October, and it was the first time that I traveled on dialysis. Um, my center just set up my treatment for where I was. I traveled to North Carolina and it was very seamless. So it works out. It can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And one doesn't always, have to travel overseas or go in. As long as you
Right.
get out, whether
Right.
it's North Carolina,
Right.
New Jersey,
Right.
California, if you once traveled and had a thriving lifestyle before dialysis, you can continue that. So, can you hear me, Audrey? Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Phone ring.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
So sign off and sign back in. Sign off and sign back in.
He said tap on something.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
You can
you.
hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, sign off and come back in.
Oh,
He can hear you, but you can't hear him.
mm-mm.
So this is live, everyone.
Oh, she said somebody said sign off and come back in.
This is live. And so this is what this show is about. No pretending, real life stories in real life situations that can happen in real time. So as we wait for Oudrey Love to come back, our second myth of this segment, okay, we have her back. Audrey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good, good, good. So our second myth versus fact is kidney disease shows obvious symptoms. Fact.
Not to me.
Silent, know your numbers. Kidney disease is silent. Know your numbers. Get checked regularly. Audrey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. There we go. Expand on that.
No, I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me now? Okay, sign off one more time and come back. So we're gonna wait for Audrey see to come back. A lot of times, our guests, if they're using their mobile phone and they get a call in, it disrupts the broadcast, and we kind of had these technical issues. So if you're listening and you can get in contact with Audrey, please tell her to possibly turn her phone off and turn it back on and then sign in. If you can get that, let me see. Audrey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great, great. Okay. So let's move on to myth 2. As I mentioned, the myth versus facts, kidney disease shows obvious symptoms. That's a myth. In fact, wait a minute. Kidney disease silent. Know your numbers. Get checked regularly. Don't wait. Get tested and stay healthy. Audrey, can you expand on that?
I agree that is a myth that it has obvious symptoms. No, it doesn't. And the fact is you do need to know your numbers.
You need a doctor.
Right. And then our last one, our last myth versus fact is diabetes always leads to dialysis. And in fact, manage diabetes, and prevent kidney disease. Know the truth, protect your health. What would you say about that?
That's true. Know the truth, protect your health. Diabetes does not always lead to kidney disease.
Oh, the numbers we're talking about are your kidney numbers, Miss Laney, 60, like your GFR. Kidney disease has 5 stages.
Mm-hmm.
And
creatine number also.
mm-hmm.
Your
Absolutely.
A1C also.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you got diabetes type 2.
Right.
But also know that as well, because if it's high, that could possibly give you a sign that you have pre-diabetes.
Right.
That's what they want to call it, but I
It's
think
diabetes. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, we on the same wavelength.
Yes.
Cindy Critlin says, I felt nothing, but was lucky my doctor saw proteinuria early on.
Yep. Yep.
I was already 3B. And
Mm-hmm.
so this is the type of information that needs to get out there so other people can see what's going on in other people's lives and how they're treating and managing their disease. So,
Steve, can I share what protein
absolutely.
in your urine looks like?
Absolutely.
Protein in your urine looks like suds in your urine.
You said suds.
Yes, it looks like suds.
Oh, like bubbles?
Bubbles in your urine.
No, Will, that's not a little pregnant. Pre-diabetes is that your A1C is up.
Yes.
And that's what the A1C does is measure your glucose over a 3-month period.
Right.
So, but to elaborate on that, Will, many women do get pre-gestational diabetes from pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for bringing that up. So, Audrey, what would you want people to know about speaking up for family in medical settings?
Absolutely, you're allowed to say what you need to say. And some people don't, and they need to. They really do.
They don't know what to say.
They don't, and some of them don't know what to say. But you can start with asking questions.
Yes, I agree. We had a question here, and I want to answer it because when we have questions like this, I like to address it and don't like to say, oh, I'll wait to the end of the show and answer it because this is a learning program.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Laney 60 asks, what are the signs of kidney failure? There's many signs.
Signs, right.
Shortness of breath,
Mm-hmm.
metallic taste in your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
edema, swelling in your feet.
Right. My swelling was all over my body, Steve. It was not just
Really?
in my feet. It was all over my body.
50 pounds of liquid.
Oh, yeah. And Cindy Crowley, thank you as well for sharing that. She says not always insulin resistant leads to diabetes. Pre-diabetes often insulin resistant and can be reversed. And they can. I agree with her. And in fact, I don't mean to get off track. If you've seen the documentary What the Health, it tells you when she say that insulin resistant, what's happening is the fat that's coating the cells. The insulin can't get in the cells to burn energy.
Right.
So it's the fat there. And so if it can't get in, it builds up in the blood. And that's what in a sense, that's diabetes. in a nutshell to a certain degree. Some people may not agree with that, but insulin resistant, the insulin is supposed to put the sugar in the cells to be used as energy.
Right.
Now, if it can't get in the cells because the cells is coated with fat, then where else is it going to go?
Right.
In the blood.
Right.
So let me ask you, how did it feel to be cared for that deeply?
Embarrassing.
No, not embarrassing. My mother said embarrassing, but no, it wasn't embarrassing. It felt really good for someone to care for me enough to advocate for me.
Oh, to advocate this.
Yeah.
Now, Will asked, how long were you in the hospital?
99 days.
How many?
You were in the hospital 30 days. Hospital and rehab 99 days.
Well, my mother said 99 days hospital and rehab.
You might as well just say 100. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like 99 cents. You might as well make it $1, right?
Wanted to say 100. She said no, that's not so.
Wow. So you went through multiple surgeries,
Yes.
rehab,
Yes.
and had to learn how to walk again.
Yes.
What was that season like for you emotionally?
It caused me to lean on my faith and made me stronger in my faith. And it was very difficult sometimes, but I knew I had to lean on God and I had to trust him.
Wheelchair for 30 days.
So it caused me to lean on my faith.
Now, speaking of your faith, what was the hardest day during recovery?
I think the first day that I had to get up and go to PT, because I was like, am I going to really be able to do this? It just felt so different, so odd, so strange, so hard. Just doing something that I was not used to doing.
So were there moments when you felt like giving up?
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Tell them you have a cancer.
And it pushed me to get counseling. And because of my counseling, I'm thankful and grateful for her, because I am here today because of that, because of therapy.
Now, let me share also. I went through a dark moment in my life where I had to go through therapy. This is when I had a workplace accident for one of the large dialysis companies, DaVita. Wasn't even my fault. And of course, I had to go on workman's comp. And workman's comp didn't pay me for 3 months, 4 months.
Wow.
And that was during the holiday season. I got bills. I have kids, grandkids. And I was at a dark moment where I ain't going to lie. I was ready to go because it looked
I feel
dark.
you. I really do. I feel you.
And I went to counseling, and she gave me some tips, and I prayed. And then the next thing I know, about 3 weeks later, I got a lump sum, and then my workman's comp kicked in. But yeah, counseling definitely helps because
oh yes.
Hey, some people, when it comes, I have stage 2 kidney disease. If I didn't share that with you.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, and I'm 61.
Mm-hmm.
So as my age go up, the decline goes down. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to manage my kidney disease if I don't want to be in that position.
Right.
So what kept you pushing through?
My faith, my family, my faith number one, my family number two, and also the counseling.
Mm-hmm. You spend so much of your life being the go-to person for others, had, as you mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel when you became the one who needed help? You may have already talked about it, but that was part of my question.
Um, it, it it felt different. Because depending on somebody else to do the things that I need them to do, it just felt different. But it also shows you the people who are in your corner. That's what it shows you.
Mm.
It shows so it was different because the ones that you expect to be right there, they aren't.
So, from your perspective, Andrea Williams, my cohort, no, but she asked from a professional perspective, what are some things hospital staff can do or do to be more supportive during stressful times?
I think if they are more just being more aware and being more sensitive to people's needs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. So, was it hard to let people see you vulnerable?
Oh yes, absolutely yes. Because the way I look right now is not the way that I looked.
And that's the way you love to look.
And I prefer to look this way. So
Um, we had a comment from Sarah. She says, yes, mental health is everything with this. Depression is real. I've
mhm,
always been an advocate for mental health. I had to recognize I needed help and a counselor. Okay, Sarah. Hey,
mhm,
Sarah, reach out to me if you want to come on or say, Steve, let's do a show on mental health.
mhm.
And seriously, reach out to me, stevethekidneyhealth@gmail.com. That's how uh, Miss O reached out to me, you know. And we had another comment, Amanda Allen. I was born with kidney disease.
Mm,
I had got a kidney transplant and rejected. Now I
mm,
am back on dialysis. Thank you for sharing that experience. And please follow me um, for these shows, weekly show, if you want to share your story or any information.
What's she
And
born?
then Naja, oh, that's MD Naj. And she says, good evening, Debbie, from MD Naj.
mm.
Um, so it was something I was going to say that threw me. Oh, can you hear me, Audrey?
Yes.
So let me ask you, you're in the hair industry. Do you know a guy named Chet Bennett, Bennett Beauty Supply out of, Beauty Hair School out of Washington, D.C.?
No, I'm not familiar with him.
Oh, okay, because he's in the hair fashion industry as
Mhm.
well. And he had a kidney transplant
Oh wow. Okay.
some years back. And
Mm,
he's on Facebook under Chet Bennett,
okay.
Chet Bennett.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, we come back to your question. Well, let me go ahead and ask you. Miss Laney 60 wants to know, what is it like being on dialysis?
Um, it's very different, to say the least. Because when I'm used to moving and being and doing, so sitting in a chair for 3.5 hours and entertaining myself is different. It's very different.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Now, with you having to be vulnerable, excuse me, did that experience change the way you look at strength?
Yes, yes, it did.
Tell us about it.
It did because it made me realize that I can allow people to. I am allowed to be vulnerable, and I'm allowed to allow people to help me.
Okay. So, what did receiving help teach you?
That I don't always have to be strong.
Okay. Now,
Be humble.
Mom said being humble, huh?
Hmm.
That's
Not a humble pie.
Hmm.
mm.
Yep.
Change your life.
I may ask your mom to, I mean, she can hear me, but Mom, think about maybe coming back one day and doing the show on being a caregiver. I
Um,
mean,
that would
and
be
you can
good.
join the show too, Audrey, and talk about it from your perspective.
Hmm.
It'll be a show just on caregivers because let me tell you something. Caregivers are impacted as well, not just
Hmm.
the person dealing with kidney disease, but
Right.
caregivers as well. And I didn't even mean that for come up, but since it came up, this is a good time to put a plug in for my new book, Navigating the Dialysis Journey, a
Mm-mm.
guide
Oh,
for
that's
family
good.
members.
Mm.
This book right here would take, if we got caregivers watching, this book would take you through what your family members is experiencing
Oh wow.
when they going through dialysis
Wow.
and just
That
the
is
challenges and to know what to know so they don't be left in the dark. So this
Say
is
the
on
name
my
of it
website,
again.
Stevethekidneynurse at .com.
Okay.
So Audrey, you mentioned that a lot of people in the community still don't understand kidney disease early enough.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
We just aren't educated about it, and we really need to educate ourselves about it. Um, I I don't know why that is, but that's the way it is.
Um, I agree to you to a certain degree. I think the information is not put out there like it should be.
Mm,
And then
mm,
on the flip side, I think people who do find out that they may have this disease and not show any symptoms
mm,
may not take it seriously enough to go get followed up. And so then the next time you see them, they're at the end stage going to the emergency room
mm.
trying to figure out what's going on. And then that's when they're diagnosed. And they're like, well, they think back, doctor did say something about it,
Mm.
but they kept doing what they were doing that got them there in the first place. Well, so what I mean by that, like they had diabetes or high blood pressure and they weren't managing it. And they went to go see the doctor, doctor said, hey, you need to go see a kidney doctor. You at stage 3, whether it's B, C, or A, however they frame it up. They tell
Right.
you they want you to go see it. And so I said, why I need to go see a kidney doctor? I'm not, my kidney's working. I'm urinating okay. Ain't nothing
Mm-hmm.
going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, they in the ER.
Right.
And so this is why I do what I do. I can't speak for no one else. I figured this out a long time ago. You go back and look at my videos on Facebook, YouTube, and earlier days I was in front of the dialysis clinic pointing them out, showing you how they in urban areas and
Mm-hmm.
neighborhoods and next to the Family Dollar and next to fast food restaurants and liquor stores. I'm sure it's the same way up in Jersey, Philly, New York, down here in DC, Maryland, Baltimore, Georgia. It's all over in urban communities.
And just how they have popped up all of a sudden everywhere.
Yes.
The centers
so
everywhere.
I just want people to take it serious because it's real. A lot of people just walk by and don't think nothing of it. And these clinics are not going anywhere, unless they, close down because of lack of patients. But a lot of them are open and they running and the chairs are filled.
Yeah.
So, Audrey, let me ask you, what are some warning signs people should never ignore?
Blood pressure, your just know your numbers, your blood sugar, your blood pressure. One of the signs that I didn't really talk about was not going to the bathroom. I was retaining fluid and not going to the bathroom. Very little going to the bathroom.
And my next question, my follow-up question was, why is it so important to know your numbers?
Because if you know your numbers, you know where your health is. But if you don't know your if you are looking at your numbers and they're high, you don't realize that you can bring them down. And it doesn't always have to be with medication. By the way that you eat, you can bring your numbers down and to where they need to be.
Talk about having your own doctor. That's the
my mother say, listening to your doctor, having a doctor, having your own doctor.
Everybody should have a doctor and should go at least once a year or every 6 months.
Once a year, go to the doctor once a year or every 6 months. You heard her.
I agree with Mom. Absolutely.
That's where it begins.
And I think that our community does not do that. The African American community, Black and brown people, are not going to go to the doctor. People.
Unfortunately, that does happen in our community, and hopefully we can continue to get the word out and people could take their health more seriously. Audrey, what do you wish more people in our community understood about prevention?
Their diet, the way they eat, what they eat. Drink water.
Exercise.
That's right. I mean,
know your numbers.
Know your numbers. That's
sugar, high blood pressure. Check your blood.
And go to the doctors. Go to your doctors.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, my last question. After everything you've been through, what do you want your story to say to the person who is struggling right now?
Keep going. You can make it.
That's right.
It's going to be hard, but you can make it. You're going to have some low days, but you can make it. Keep going. Keep going.
What do you hope someone feels after hearing your journey?
They need to pay attention to the signs and symptoms before it's too late.
After they get it.
Even after they get the diagnosis, still pay attention. Still, because even though even though I'm on a machine, I'm healthy. I'm healthier than most of the people in my clinic. I'm healthy, so.
She's a great patient.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I'm sure your story is going to reach someone. Now, what would you say to the person who is scared to get checked?
Don't be afraid. Get checked anyway. Don't be afraid. Just get checked.
Do it scared.
Do it scared. Just do it.
I like that. If your pain could help save someone else, what do you want that message to be?
Just take care of yourself. Take care of your body. And it's the same thing. Know your numbers.
Okay, know your numbers. So as we come down to the end of the show, is there any shout outs that you want to give before we close the show?
My mom's prayer ministry, they prayed for me the whole time I was in the hospital.
Still praying.
And still, my brother and my sister-in-law, my friends, my family, those that they just stuck by me. And if I can't start naming people, because if I do, I'm going to forget somebody. But those that have supported me through prayer, those who have supported me financially, and that's one thing that is much appreciated, because once you get in this position, you don't have any way of making an income or having it when you are used to having an income. So you don't, and when you need an income. So because no matter, even though you're ill, your bills still keep coming. So I'm just grateful for all those people that have been so supportive in so many ways.
Wow. Let's go through some of the comments before we actually close the show. MD Naj, but Nala says, seems like all of a sudden CKD is booming. Will Love says everybody can hear her.
That's my brother.
Oh, Will. Okay. Woo, woo. Hey, Will, thank you for big ups to Will. Thank you for coming by, showing your sister support. Seriously, it makes a difference. Thank you so much. Miss Laney, what makes you qualify for a kidney transplant? That's a long answer.
Yeah, it is. It's very long. It's very long.
You gotta
that's Sister. Tell her I'll talk to her. I know who that is. Sister Charlotte.
Okay. And MD Nodge, like Nike, just do it. Absolutely. Sonia Johnson, thank you for coming by, Miss Johnson. A lot of good information. Thank you for sharing. Georgina Harris Sharper, yes. Audrey, we love you.
That's my god sister.
Oh, Miss Georgina, thank you for stopping by. Please follow subscribe to the host. But Naja, MD Naj says amen. And JR Grandy says, what up, Steve? What's up, JR? Thank you for coming by. And then Miss Laney says, thank you for sharing. please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do this every week. We have a different story and information each week. We're interactive, and we would love for you to come back and join us each week, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now,
Sunday.
what did Mom say?
She said Sunday or Saturday.
Oh, Sunday. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, everyone, that brings us to the end of this. This was a special edition of Dialysis Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse. Now, look, tomorrow we're going to be on at 8 o'clock with Yolanda out of North Carolina, kidney warrior who does dialysis at home. And she's going to share her experience, as well as she's now doing gardening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She on TikTok showing the vegetables and everything and dealing with kidney disease at the same time. So that'll be a story that you don't want to miss. Now, Miss Oudrey, thank you for your courage, your honesty, and your willingness to turn your pain into purpose. Your story is a reminder that even in the darkest seasons, God can still carry us through.
Yes.
And our testimony can become someone else's lifeline.
Yes.
To everyone watching, please remember, listen to your body, know your numbers, and never, and I want to repeat, just like Dr. Umar Johnson, he repeats, and never ignore the signs.
That's right.
Early action can definitely save lives.
Yes.
Until next time, I'm Steve the Kidney Nurse. Stay encouraged, stay informed, and keep fighting with faith. Miss Oudrey, thank you so much for coming on. We see everyone next time with another edition of Dialysis Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse. We got a couple of more comments I want to share. Gally Crawford says, we love you. Will Love, you're doing great work, homie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Any information on gastrointestinal issues with CKD, hit my inbox. That's what I can tell you. Or you can hit my email, stevethekidneynurse@gmail.com. And Sarah, thank you. I appreciate your support from the Dominique Costello show. I ain't mess it up. But thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. And everyone else, thank you so much. Stay informed. And again, keep fighting the faith. This has been your boy, Steve the Kidney Nurse. And we see you next week. See you, Oudrey. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Darren. We have breaking news. More than 600,000 Americans have kidney failure. While the number of people with kidney failure is enormous, the number of people with its precursor, chronic kidney disease, is staggering. An estimated 31 million Americans, or about 10% of the US population. Diabetes and hypertension cause 2/3 of all cases of kidney disease. 1 out of every 3 Americans is at risk for kidney disease, and kidney disease is now among the top 10 causes of death in the United States. In addition, 9 out of 10 people with early to moderate kidney disease don't know they have it, putting their health in jeopardy. Are you at risk? For more information, contact urbankidneyalliance.org. The life you save may be yours.
Steve on the mic, yeah, the nurse got skill, break it down smooth, keep the whole squad chill, talking about kidneys, yeah, we keep them on track. If your numbers off balance, he gon' bring them right back, got the wisdom on deck, no stress. stress, just facts. Hydration, motivation every time he reacts. From the clinic hallway to your podcast feed, dropping gems so fresh, yeah, that's all you need. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah, you know the name. Keep your body in check, yeah, we play no games. Real talk, real health, yeah, we keep it pure. Tap in right now, Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse.